Will I be giving promises about my solicitor when I sign an employment-related settlement agreement? I'm Richard Hiron, also known as the Hironator, and I'm an employment law solicitor. Essentially, yes, you will be giving warranties or legally binding promises about your solicitor when you sign an employment-related settlement agreement. The first of those promises is that the solicitor is essentially your independent legal advisor. In other words, they mustn't have advised your employer on the settlement agreement or drafted the settlement agreement for your employer, and they can't then go on to advise you in the same transaction because that would be a clear conflict of interests. The second promise is that they have advised you on the claims that they think you might have and the claims that you will definitely be waiving before you sign the settlement agreement. The third promise is that they must be a solicitor capable of acting in the senior courts and tribunals of England and Wales. If you have any doubts about this, then you might want to ask to see a copy of their practicing certificate, or you might want to search for them on the Law Society Find a Solicitor website. The next promise is that the solicitor must be covered by a policy of indemnity insurance when they're advising you. This indemnity insurance requirement is essentially a safety net. And what I mean by that is that if the solicitor is advising you incorrectly or negligently, and you have a successful claim against them for that, the indemnity insurance is that safety net there to protect you financially against any kind of wrongdoing. The final element is that the solicitor must prepare an advisor's certificate, which is usually included in the settlement agreement and often towards the end of that agreement, basically confirming all of those points that I've already mentioned. That advisor's certificate serves as a safety net for your employer. So essentially, your solicitor is saying, I've advised my employee client effectively on all of this, and in essence, the solicitor is being paid the contribution towards the legal fees for the employer having the security of, this isn't on me, it's on your lawyer. So, I hope that's cleared up that question. In the meantime, if you're finding a settlement agreement hard, bring it to Richard.